Hey everybody, it's Michael at Gotcha Rocks, and today I want to talk to you about something a little bit different. We're going to talk about marketing and promoting your work and the tools that you need to have for an online business. So let's get into this. If you're a small business or an artist who's looking to sell your products online, there are a few things that you need to know, and really these are the things that I've used to build my websites and sell products online where other people weren't. So this may be one of the most important videos you watch to get the techniques and the tools that you need. And guess what? A lot of them are free. So many people start online businesses and they fail. Not because the products are bad, but because they don't have the right tools or techniques. They build their websites on the wrong platform with wrong themes, and they concentrate on the wrong things. And guess what? I was no different. In this video, I'm going to show you the tools that I use to create a successful website. These tools will help you promote and market your products effectively. Before we get started, I'm providing a few links in the description area. And I just wanted to let everybody know that some of these products are affiliates, so I do earn a small percentage from these at no extra cost to you. But if you'd be willing to use those links, it would help me because I can produce more of these videos to help you. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe, share, and like. I'd really appreciate it, and it helps the channel. Also, if you want to get the latest videos that I'm making, hit that little bell and you'll get a notification as soon as I put up a new one. If you have any questions, leave me a comment in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Okay, let's get to this. The first thing you're going to need to sell your products online is a hosting service. And basically a hosting service is just a place where your website is stored and it's distributed on the World Wide Web. So how do you choose? There are fast hosting services and slow hosting services. And the slower your service, the less likely you're going to be found on the first page of a search engine. And well, that's where you want to be found. So you need something that's fast. And I recommend Bluehost. I recommend Bluehost because they have faster loading speeds for their websites that they host, as well as 24/7 service. The other reason I really like Bluehost is they offer a free SSL with some of their websites. The reason you want to have an SSL on your site is it makes it secure. And Google will also promote your site if it's an SSL. The other thing is it'll allow you to take credit cards and handle other types of payment options on your website. The third reason I really like Bluehost is they make it really easy to upload your website onto their platform. It's a one-click and then it's done, and then you build your website. Very easy. So the second thing that you're going to need to sell your products online is, of course, a URL. And a URL is a domain name. So this is going to be exactly what people type in to find your website. Technically, this could be any name that you want, but there is a trick to help you get found even faster on the web. Ready? Here it is. Add your keyword to your domain name. What is a keyword? A keyword is the subject matter that describes your product. So if you're selling shoes, you'd want to have shoes. If you're selling pizza, you'd want to have pizza in your domain. Here's my example. If you had two people that were selling shoes, and one place was called, let's just say, sallysdesigns.com, and then you had another website that said franksleathershoes.com, which one of those do you think would be found first when somebody typed in shoes? Frank's Leather Shoes, right? We don't know what Sally's selling. As I said, you don't have to do this, but boy, it sure doesn't hurt. All right, so the third thing is your web creation tool. And what I recommend is Wordpress. Wordpress is an awesome open source platform that you can build your websites on, and you can scale this up from something as simple as a blog or take it all the way into an e-commerce store where you're selling everything and corresponding back and forth. WordPress has been around for quite some time, and it's absolutely amazing once you get the hang of it, how easy it is to use. Here's the great thing. If you use Bluehost, they have a button. You just hit WordPress, it installs it, and then you just get to pick your theme. So that's what we're going to talk about next, are themes. The next thing I want to talk about, and I believe this is number 4, are themes. Now, a theme is the thing that's going to go onto your WordPress site that's going to give it its distinctive look. It's also going to handle the framework for your entire store. So it's going to be able to keep track of customers, it's going to be able to keep track of your inventory, shipping, all that stuff. We use a different plugin with this particular theme, but this is the theme I like the most, and it's called Storefront. Storefront is basically made to sell products. Here's where the real magic happens, and it's in the plugins. So the first one I'm going to recommend is WooCommerce, but we're going to actually talk about 5 different ones that I like to use on my sites to converse with customers, track orders, send follow-up emails, be found on Facebook. So first one we're going to talk about is WooCommerce, and this is actually where you'll build your store. So this is where your products will be. This is where you put your pricing, your shipping costs. It'll also keep track of your customers and things like that. So this is an incredibly valuable tool that I've tried quite a few different ones over the years and been completely confused by others. This was really easy to use. Like with everything, there's a little bit of a learning curve, but WooCommerce by far beats everybody else. The second plugin I'd like to talk about is called follow-up emails. And this is made by WooCommerce, and I have a link below in case you want to check it out. This one you do have to pay for. However, I can't recommend it enough. It's really changed the amount of money that we've been able to make with our websites. So what this does is you create a series of emails that you would like to go out to your customers. Let's say somebody abandons a cart. They put some products in and they decide, I'm going to go off and look at something on Facebook. What it will do, that will trigger one of your emails to go out to them and say, hey, you forgot something in your cart. Would you like to continue shopping? So what it does is it creates correspondence between the website and your customer that will bring them back so that they'll actually finish the purchase. And it's estimated that for every $1 that you would normally get, you could actually be making 43. So that's their estimate. It's pretty amazing. So if you'd like to send out coupons to your customers for, let's say, you wanted to offer a free PDF for whatever, they could sign up for your email and then it would send it out to them. So it's a very valuable tool to increase your sales. All right, so once again, I've got a link to that follow-up email down below. If you want to just go check it out, I would highly recommend it. It's really been a game changer for our online businesses. The third plugin that I would highly recommend is called Jetpack, and this is something that's fantastic for finding out where your customers are coming from, how they're finding you on the web, as well as tracking how many people are coming to your site and what they're looking at. So if they hit your landing page and they don't go anywhere else, you might want to do something with your landing page. If they're hitting your landing page and then going to 1 or 2 pages and then disappearing, then you can kind of reconnoiter things to make the customer journey a little more interesting. The other thing that makes Jetpack really powerful is that it allows you to set up your social media so that when you send out one of your blog posts, and anybody who's subscribed to your blog post, they will get an email automatically. Also, you can set it up so that it goes to your Facebook page, your Google Plus page, and a variety of other places. So you create one blog post and it automatically goes out to everywhere that you want it to. It's really awesome because it just saves you a ton of time. When we were first doing this, we were copying and pasting these things into the different social medias, and this is just like that. It all goes out and everybody gets notified. The fourth plugin I'd like to talk about, and we've just started working with this a little bit, but it's the WooCommerce Wishlist. And this is another plugin where customers can store what they would like and they can share it with, let's just say, their family members. You want to buy a purse or something like that online and you need to send that message to your husband or a friend or something like that, hey, I want this for my birthday, that's what that's for. So it's a really powerful tool where people can actually interact with your website and actually have a little spot on your site where they store their interests. So if they like a purse, or they like a pair of jeans, or hats or t-shirts or whatever you're selling, they have a little spot where they can keep track of it and they can share it. And what happens when you share? About 100 other people can see that post. So if they share it to a social media platform, like let's say Facebook, odds are 100 people are going to probably see that post. What does that mean for you? That means 100 people possibly could come back to your website. So these are great tools that you can have just to put on your site. They cost a little bit of money, but once again, you're going to make your money back most likely. Here's the 5th plugin that I really like, and this is an amazing plugin. It's called Facebook Pixels, and you get your code from Facebook. There is also a plugin, which I will give you the link down below. You install this, and it's about, I think, 4 steps. They've made it really easy. It used to be kind of convoluted where you had to put code in and things like that, but you can get this plugin, put it in, get the code from Facebook. And what happens is when people come to your website, let's say they look at a pair of earrings or something that you're selling, it will figure out who they are from Facebook and it will follow them back. So if you're running an active ad on Facebook, guess what? It's going to show them the earrings. So you probably noticed that if you look at something on one site, all of a sudden you're on your Facebook page and you see over on the right hand side a picture of the thing you were just looking at on some other website. Well, that's what Facebook Pixels does. Now, this might be annoying to some people if you're not selling anything, but if you're selling something, this is an incredible tool that cannot be overlooked. This is a great way to make extra money and really remind the person why they came to your site and why they should probably buy your product. Now, the more that you can put the product in front of them, the more likely they're going to do something. So this is, a great tool for basically introducing them to what you do. So Facebook Pixels, it's definitely worth installing. So check out the link below. All right, so here's the last thing that I'll talk about. And so this is your bonus. We've done the 5 plugins that I really like that I think will be a game changer for you and your website. Now, I just want to say there's a little learning curve on all this, but if you put the time in, you're going to have results. So just keep that in mind. So don't get frustrated. It's worth doing. So the last thing I want to talk about is payment methods. And if you're just starting out, I would recommend probably setting up something with PayPal and then go from there. So have a PayPal account where you can have all your transactions go through PayPal, where they're in charge of the security as opposed to having something on your site where you're in charge of storing all their credit cards and things like that. You don't want somebody to break into your website and steal your information. So that's what we do. We run it through PayPal. Square is also an option as well. So that's going to be up to you. Talk to your accountant, talk to your lawyer, talk to your priest, talk to whoever you want to talk to. But that decision is 100% yours, as well as all the other stuff on this site. So anyways, that's it. Normally I do videos on metalworking and stone setting and gem cutting. But this is something that's really made a big difference in how we do business. We're in a town of 734, so it's a tiny little town in the middle of nowhere, and we're doing very well, and we're really communicating with our customers and getting the right people. So anyways, these are the tools that we're using. Thanks for watching, and like I said, please subscribe, hit that bell, like the video. If you don't like the video, please share it. All right, guys, I'll see you later.